storm. We've got Tamara Rollison with the Colorado Department of Transportation joining us now to talk about how they're getting ready for this storm. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Good morning. These Colorado storms constantly evolve. They're unpredictable. How do you handle that as an agency when you're determining how many plows to send out?
We prepare for all storms in a similar fashion, whether it's a few inches or several feet, or I hope it's not going to be several feet, but at least a few feet in the Denver metro area. The difference with this storm is we'll have more heavy equipment out, snow blowers, motor graders, additional resources from other parts of the state. But we will have, and we have right now, we have about 128 plows right now, and about 110 of those plows will be in the Denver metro area. And then the other 28 plows will be along the I-70 mountain corridor. We are expected to get hit pretty hard on that stretch of I-20 on I-70 between Golden and the Eisenhower Johnson Memorial Tunnel.
And we'll keep talking about I-70, especially up and around the Eisenhower Tunnel. That can be a nightmare, can become a nightmare pretty quickly. When does CDOT make that call to close the interstate up in the mountains?
Once conditions get very treacherous, and we aim to proactively close sections of roadway to prevent massive crashes, if you will. And so when we do that, we'll close a section, and that will give our plow drivers a chance to.
Now let's talk traction laws real quickly. What do people need to know about these traction laws?
Traction laws definitely will be in place on the I-70 mountain corridor once it snows. For trucks, they'll be required to have chains, and for passenger vehicles, you would at least need to be in a all-wheel drive, a four-wheel drive, and what's key is having the appropriate tires for the winter, or at least have chains. So that will be absolutely critical if you're going to be driving in this. But we are urging motorists to get to their destination before the storm hits. That's the best thing to do.
All right, and that leads me to this next question. We've been urging people just to stay home through this weekend. It's a kind of a perfect time to just hunker down, but people are going to wake up. They're going to see that it's dry. They might head out anyway. What's your advice for people who absolutely need to be on the roads?
Well, it's a little deceiving. You're right about that. In fact, it looks very, very clear up on I-70. The thing is, it's the calm before the storm. And as we all know in Colorado, things can change on a dime, just real nice and clear 1 minute, and then you've got the storm hitting you the very next. And that's what people need to be aware of. They need to reach their destination this morning at least. We are expecting this storm to barrel through later on this morning. It will first be slushy at first. The pavement is warm, as you all said earlier, but we expect accumulations to occur very quickly today.
And it can change on a dime. Tamara Rollison with CDOT, thank you for waking up with us this morning.